Welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Falsebound Kingdom Kaizo Mod Part 34. Did I do this joke already? Wait, hold on. What was the last part? No, the last part was 34. Fuck. Is it too late for me to change the title of the last video to Kaiba Rule 34? Maybe? Probably. Welcome to Part 35. Quick announcement at the top of this one for eager viewers watching these weekly. This is going to be, I think I'm going to start doing these once a week instead of two. Just to be blunt about it, the views have fallen off a little bit, which is natural because we're in part 35. And I'm trying to throw a lot of stuff at the wall, see what sticks. So I kind of need that extra slot open for some random nonsense. I can say that the slot this week is going to be filled by another Yu-Gi-Oh video back to Nightmare Troubadour. So no big deal. Hey, you know what? Comment, like, etc. and maybe I'll change my mind. But I am a YouTuber. I got to go where the views are, unfortunately. So, all right. Let's see. So I looked it up. I don't think I have another monster encounter for. I think I get one at the end of this next mission. But then beyond that, I don't think there's another encounter until mission 19, and we're on 15, I think. So. Long gap. I'm definitely going to forget. So that'll be fun. Let's send Rex back out. And then I think I want to send Keith with his team as is. As insane as that sounds. But I'm just going to load him up with 7 completed. And just hope for the best. I don't know what your... Okay, your ability's fine. I don't know what your... I don't think limiter removal is that good. I gotta remember what Blast Cannon does. Heavy damage on warriors. That does track. You hate Joey Wheeler. Okay. Alright. So same thing, I think. I'm not gonna give them any healing. Nah, I don't know. I'll give them some. But my main plan is to just, like, send him as is and have him prove themselves in the battlefield. But I actually think his team's not that bad. So... should be good. I do have another open slot. We should probably send Roland out. Sorry, fellas, not happening. Who is left? We don't have Stardust in the team yet, so that's important. Beta, you're safe, so I can put you out there. I mean, you know, I don't know. We'll put Legion out there. Well, I guess this would be a chance to level someone up, right? If I like really, really, truly wanted to. Now the problem with Blue Eyes is that I need to level all 3 of them for them to be worth a damn. And I just don't see that happening. I just don't. Now Buster Blader, on the other hand, is a single monster, so. Higher chance here. Let's see your stats, Buster Blader. Are you worth it? Are you worth investing into? Actually, kinda. Well, hold on, wait, it updated. Dragon Killer 2. Emblem of Dragon Destroyer. All dragons lose 1 AP. Armor, Castle Adept, Mountain Adept. Kind of mid-tier stats. Nah, I'm not feeling it, Buster Blader. I'm sorry. It's not my kind of playstyle. Who else could I bring? I can try Riran. Just because he's new. Why not? Level 10, huh? Okay. I might, just to make sure that you actually, like, hit worth a damn, I might just give you Megamorph and just call it a day. Yeah, that's fine. Sure, why not? Okay. Multiple healing items. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Could just not bring them, but if this mod has taught me anything, it's that I shouldn't underestimate the enemies. I think we're good. That's what I can do. Medium. Let's get rocking and rolling. I'm excited. It's good to be back. I keep taking breaks from this game instead of running through it. But it's mostly just because I just don't have the time. I wish I had more hours in the day. Kaiba, we need to be careful here. Why? Anything that gets in my way will regret it. This is a dangerous place, Lord Kaiba. All we ask is for an ounce of precaution. The Badlands? Oh, I gotta do a shoddy voice now? Fuck. Seto Kaiba. Tell me where it is. Tell me, where is Scott? A man that forsakes the roots of his past, here for deliverance. Look, all that nonsense may interest you, but I didn't come here for Egyptian history 101. Ignorance is bliss in your mind, Seto Kaiba. If this is how you wish to extract your fate, so be it. Kaiba's forced to take control of Air Shrine. Kaiba's defeated. I see a lot of monsters heading towards me. That is a lot of shoddy. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Let's look at these teams. Gate Guardian. Fuck. 2 Millennium Golems. Gilta, Dunames, Magician of Faith, Dancing Elf. So this is all the fairies and spirit monsters. Dark Witch, Sangha, Summon Skull, Kazajin, Golden Appetites. Yeah, starting to pick up on some of this. And 3 Saggies, okay. I mean, it's a tried and true strat, but I think we just take a defensive position. I think our team is already kind of ordered in the way I want it to. Yeah. Well, let's put you out here. Because I think this is a better order, and then I'll put you in before Labyrinth Ruler, if I remember. All right. Yeah, I think I'm good on equips for now. Let's play the waiting game. Let's see. Time roulette, goblins. Oh no, what are we doing here? Well, we'll see. Time to test out your strength, Bandit Keith. Let's see how well you can do. Bam. Not a good start. You have status guard, right? Oh, you don't? Cool. Well, good time for AoE. As a reminder, no healing items in this team. We're just here for vibes. Okay, that didn't do as much as I would have liked. Lunar removal, 1 action point. I just don't think it's worth it. I think we're gonna die before it ever takes effect. Let's go for snake hair. Looks like it missed. Sick. Off to a rip-roaring start, Keith. Really trying your best here. Are they going to put every possible status effect on Barrel Dragon? Because that's a little bit funny. Because I did not give him a Pot of Greed, so he's not healing anytime soon. This is bullying, and I won't tolerate it in my household. This is ridiculous. Let's at least get rid of the Paralyzer. Poison is bad too. Poison and paralysis is devastating, but we really just have to worry about them. Oh, and you can heal each other. Okay. I actually don't really care about that, because you're just doing normal attacks anyway, so that was kind of just a bonus for me. Alright, we're not going to AoE. Let's see if we can take down 1 team, Keith. Just 1. Okay. Barrel Dragon will go one day. I don't know when. Tribute Soul. Don't know what that did. Oh, it did a little bit of damage to everyone. Okay. I forget what's... I mean, Serpentine Princess is a little bit more dangerous, I feel like. I forget what their special ability does. I think it cures status ailments, maybe? But it's still a little spooky. That looks like a miss. You son of a bitch. Why do they never miss me? Why am I always the one who misses? Ah! Cool. This is sick. I mean, I guess on the bright side, they didn't do this until at the beginning of the game when they could have. It is the same strategy that I've employed before because they all have status guard, so... Or at least, I think they have status guard and they can heal it from each other. It's nasty work, what we're seeing here, but I do think we can just live through it. Is it regen that you give, or is that Truesdale? I forget who does what. It is regen, okay. Well, that's not great. But we do get to go again. That's nice. This is going to confuse, and it's going to take one of your turns to heal it with Goblin Secret Remedy, which takes away from the attacks that you're going to do to us, which is nice. You waited. That's interesting. Also, I'll say it. How did my robots get paralyzed? Doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense. They don't have organs. How could you stop them from moving? Okay, I thought that missed for a second, and I was going to be upset. Barrel Dragon's doing great today. They're really, really living up to their full potential, I think. No complaints. One more attack for the road. Not on Barrel Dragon, right? Fuck. This won't kill, right? Okay, good. Alright. I am going to keep attacking, but I really would love if Barrel Dragon woke the fuck up at some point. Just that on, like, principle. I don't really need him to, but just, like... It would make me feel a lot better if he didn't just sit there the entire fight. Awesome. Third miss in one match. Sounds right. Thank you. Fair and balanced. Just... Oh. I mean, the good news is, when Machine King and Launcher Spider run out of attacks, Barrel Dragon will be forced to get cured from paralysis, which is nice. But they might just kill him before that happens. So maybe it won't be as nice. Oh my god. Look who's back, baby! Okay, here we go. It's gonna live up to it. It's gonna be like 7,000 damage. Let's go. All that for 500. Alright, cool. Whatever. So they probably don't last very long in the next fight, but they've done their job. They beat one Marshal. I can't really ask too much more of them. I kind of just threw them out there just so we had more bodies. I would have laughed so hard if they didn't get a single level up. I would have been like, what's the fucking point? Okay. Luckily, the only one who has to stay alive is Kaiba, so anyone else is extra. I guess while I'm doing this, I can start trying to attack the other zones. Since I forgot that enemies can respawn in this game. Briefly, but I did remember. Floodstorm. You can't use that attack. Well, actually, that's a better version of the Crab Brave. Because this one has a water tornado. Sick. There you go. That did a lot of damage. What's your team's like? Spark, Silver Bow and Arrow? I mean, that's whatever. Probably get rid of you since you have an AoE attack. I think to maximize my potential, I should AoE, even though one of them guarded. Because I'll do more total damage spread across two unguarded. Yeah, it makes more sense. We're probably dead, though. Did that miss? Why isn't Sparks working? What does Sparks do? It's supposed to do damage, isn't it? Why didn't it do anything? Also, why is Spike Cedar just guarding? Might be able to get a kill. Bam, bam. You know, I actually think Launcher Spider's not that bad. I don't know whose team I should put them on, but I feel like they're working pretty well. Why are you guarding? I don't understand. Yeah, man, I can do it too. Let's fucking dance. I feel like Sparks might not work. I don't remember what it's supposed to do. Oh, is it removing AP? Yes. Okay, so it is working. Luckily for me, I have just such a preventive measure. I can just increase our AP, but you don't really need to. Who just did it? I think it was Suijin who did it. Alright, as long as they don't use Sparks again, I should be able to AoE again. And then probably... Well, it won't kill, but... Oh, never mind. It's all over. It's all ogre. I mean, it's an interesting strategy. But I don't fully know that it's gonna work. Because I feel like you're just going to not manage to... Well, I mean, I guess Spike Seizure could probably still kill. We don't have that much health. But I mean, did a lot better than I was expecting. That did not do that much damage, actually. Why did it change the camera angle for this? That's way cooler than Crab Rave's attack. What the fuck? I didn't know you had that power. Also, yeah, so... I don't think I'm going to kill here, but... Did do a lot more damage than I was expecting. I feel like Mermaid and Spike Seizure were not pulling their weight there. Oh, I think I am going to kill. I think they were supposed to do their AoE until there was nothing we could do, but they just kept using Sparks instead, which didn't really do much. It's a shame Barrel Dragon died, because it seems to be worthless, but... I mean, the other two cleaned up. I actually don't think this team's that bad. It's pretty solid. Give it some healing and can send it on its merry way. They have to get a full 1,600 points of XP more than Barrel Dragon. It's going to offset them a little bit. Get going, Pegasus. And then... I'm trying to time it so they don't go until after we get attacked here. Once again, this music reminds me of Final Fantasy X. It's like very Via Purifico reminiscent. Alright, let's see what you got. That's a lot of... Oh, okay. I see what we're doing here. I see the vision. It's just Crush Card, which is every status element at once. Now, Crush Card, normally not as scary. A little bit more scary if you only have 2 members of your team and they have, like, no HP. So you're definitely dead. And paralyzed. It's just everything that could go wrong is going wrong. Why does one of them have so much less HP than the other ones? Why are they... That's weird. You're the same level. Why are your stats lower? I don't understand. So this is a meme team, which is fine, but... I think the first team that... Or if we have any team that has status guard, we'll be good. Not really that worried. I do think this is probably the end of Bandicoot's team, but I can't really be that mad. I kind of set him up for failure, but that was on purpose. It was kind of to prove himself, and he did. So, I can't really say much. Oh. Alright, I think this is our last attack. But I gained a lot of respect for the mech team. I mean, Barrel Dragon still needs to get off my shit list, but the rest proved a lot to me. I think that Machine King and Launcher Spider are a lot better than I thought they were. Even if I'm using Machine King as basically just a beat stick. But that's fine. It's just such a weird team. Also, they cured themselves of confusion pretty quickly. Those Pot of Greeds are really doing their job. Actually, this is probably a good thing, because I'm forcing them to... I cannot believe he healed from paralysis that fast. It's probably a good thing, because we're forcing them to use up all their Crush Card viruses now. So even if the next team doesn't have status guard, we'll still be in a good spot. Yeah, I'm you know what? Good job, Bandicoot. I didn't think you had it in you, to be completely honest. Kind of just thought like, oh, his starter monsters, how good could it be? Pretty good, turns out. They're pretty well leveled. They're already strong monsters in their own right. Yeah, I don't really have that many complaints. I guess my big complaint would be Launcher Spider's AoE feels like it could be stronger, but maybe I'm just getting my numbers wrong. Yeah, Roland, you can take this, I think. I believe. Alright, new team. Devious Plot. What does this do? Is it blind? Sure is. Oh boy, my favorite. None of you guys have status guard? Really? Fucking... Oh, if only I'd known. Well. Maybe they'll waste all their attacks. I mean, if this is all they can do, I do think we could just out-survive them. Because they have one crush card, or 2 crush cards left. They're already lucky. Devious plot, yeah. Okay. I don't think they can do that much damage. So I think maybe we just wait it out. Then you probably just defend. Okay, so that's the second to last card, or crush card virus. Not thrilled by it, but we'll see. Oh, I forgot you start with super stamina. Nice. Okay, I'm just gonna wait then. Alright, this is the last crush card virus. Oh, and they used them the same monster. Excellent. Okay. So I just wait it out. They'll devious plot, which is gonna waste their stars. Eventually we'll be able to attack again. Hopefully super stamina offsets hopefully it offsets the poison damage. But even if it doesn't, we have red medicine. Oh, that's just gonna take fucking forever. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, thank you again. Is it really that devious if you just keep doing it over and over? Like, normally I'd be upset, but I don't really care. Like, it's not doing anything. Okay. I think as soon as I heal from blind, I can start attacking, but until then, there's no reason to defend or do anything. I guess maybe there's a little bit of reason, because that did some decent damage. I don't really think I'm going to use this team again, so I might as well use a red medicine just to stay alive. Oh, I think Stardust healed from poison. It did. Okay. Devious plot. Yep. Yep. Great. A while ago, it was during a Capsule Monster Coliseum Libra video. We talked about what would how do we describe it? If the Yu-Gi-Oh! Original series was like Persona, in that you had a social link for every one of the tarot cards, who would be which tarot? And I'm trying to remember. I want to see if I can remember from memory what it was. I think we decided. Okay, so they're all done. I'm just waiting for blindness. Perfect. I think we decided that Baby Yugi. Okay, well this just I feel like I'm going insane. Like, I wait all that time for blind to come off. I do my first attack and it misses. Like, are you having a fucking giggle, mate? Like, what the shit is this? Oh my god. I'm gonna crash the fuck out. What do you mean? Hit him! Why is this so hard? Anyway, I think we agreed that Baby Yugi would be the Magician, which is 1. What the fuck is 2? I forget which one is 2. I think 2 is the Priestess, so that would be Taya. 3 is which one is 3? Is 3 the Empress, and then 4 is the Emperor? I think we decided. I don't know if we decided on Empress. I think it might have been Mai. And then Emperor would be Kaiba, I think. And then why did I turn this into can I remember all of the tarot off the top of my head? I think 5 is the Chariot. I think the Chariot would be Joey. I'm giving up because I can't remember the tarot cards. It's been too long since I played Persona. But it was a fun exercise, and who would be who. I do think Yu-Gi-Oh! Does match up surprisingly well with, like, Persona-esque archetypes, but I don't really think that's like I don't think that's like a compliment towards Persona. I think that's more of like they both share similar character archetypes because they're kind of broad. Yeah, would you say we're broad? That's not what I meant, Joey. Sorry. I guess I'll send Rex to Shoddy if I can make it before Pegasus makes it. There we go. All right. Magicians versus spirits. The ultimate contest. Bam, bam. I like how I started trying to rattle off the tarot, but I literally was just like, as I was doing it, I was like, I don't remember this conversation at all. In my defense, it was like 2.5 years ago, so I think I should be allowed to forget. Okay, Monster Reborn. Oh, these are my two. Gravity Bind. Ugh. Lowers attack and lowers AP. So we gotta do this shit fast. But that's all they got. Well, actually, no. What are your abilities? Swift, Status Guard. Oh, these are mine again. Blind the enemy. Great. Moonlight Extinction. That's almost like Starlight Explosion, which is Phoenix Mon's attack. Damaging all enemies, reduce their attack. That's kind of bad. Okay, so I think we got to go for you first. Well, I don't want to be blinded, so you first. Although I think I don't think that matters, actually, because I think the Gemini Elves are status guarded. Oh god, they know. They know which one's the strong one. I'm still going to try to take out Dancing Elf first if I can. Okay, that's rough. Really got to start doling out damage before they get too much of those. It will hurt us because Gravity Bind, because it works on all enemies, I believe it hurts us faster because we're using team attacks. Yeah, it's starting to hit a little bit. We can probably do another team attack and take out Dancing Elf. So let's try and get you before you lower our attack as well. Attack lowering is a good strategy for long, drawn-out battles, but if we're kind of going in hard and fast, it shouldn't be as scary. Plus, you only target one monster. Or maybe you did target 3, it just missed the other 2. Okay, another Gravity Bind's not great. I think we've probably passed the hump on how much damage we needed to do. Probably not now. Let me lower it even more. Okay. We might actually be okay. I should be a little more careful about lowering attack points as well, though. Nice. Okay, yeah, you can see in real time how much the team attack dropped by. I think the attack dropped by like 200 points. Stop going for that one Gemini Elf. What are you doing? Stop it. Get some health. I guess I could have blinded too, but they probably have status guard. Not that it would have mattered, they just popped Gravity Bind instead. Oh, Gift of the Mystic Elf didn't fully restore HP. Interesting. I thought it was a full heal. Unnecessary, but I want to make sure that they get killed. Not too shabby. Yeah, that's one down. I don't think there's anything I need to... I don't think there's like any specific items I need to get here, so... I'm going to stop paying attention to item shops. Mostly because I think I have everything I need. Oh, that's going to take a while. What, well, hey. Well, just the two of us. Hey there. Wanted to say that you're looking pretty good today. Hold on, let me get closer to the microphone. I just wanted to say that you're looking pretty good today. Whatever you're doing differently, it's working. How are you today? Wow, that's so interesting. Are you gonna hit that like button for me? Oh, so naughty. I'll stop. I'll stop. My bad. I'm gonna pull back the curtain a little bit. I don't know what the fuck to talk about in this video. I'm so fried. I'm recording this on Sunday, probably about half an hour before I release the schedule for this week. So I'm like really just trying to... I like didn't really want to record today because I'm not feeling particularly great, but oh, don't do this to me. All of your teams are so annoying, Shoddy. I didn't super want to record today. I wanted to just kind of take a break today, but gotta get these videos out. in my pursuit of just trying like random shit and just like throwing it at the wall, I'm recording a lot. Like I've recorded in the month of April, which is almost over. I think by the time this video comes out, it will be over. I've recorded, I think like 45 videos, which is a lot. I don't know if you can do math, but like 45 is more than the number of days in February. I'm sorry, in April. And so I'm a little bit tired, but I'm pulling through. I'm being very brave about it. But I was just trying to rest. Like I'm working on the platinum for Digimon World Next Order. Not the PS4 version. Wow, our attack really got dropped. Not working on the PS4 version. I'm working on the Vita version, the Japanese only import physical Vita version, because I want to have that be my 300th platinum. And I don't know if you've platinumed Digimon World Next Order. Let's assume that the audience of a Yu-Gi-Oh series 35 parts deep maybe isn't as obsessive about trophies and Digimon as I am. Just maybe. Well, I don't know your life. Maybe you are, maybe you aren't. But it's a long grind for the last bit. There's 515 collectibles, I think, and the collectibles are RNG based. Not like which ones drop, but like you have a chance to get a collectible every time you gather a resource, and the chance is not high. It is driving me a little bit insane, but I do think it's kind of working out. I think I want it to be my 300th because Digimon means a lot to me, and as a frequent trophy hunter, Shadow Spectre goes next. Perfect. As a frequent trophy hunter, whenever I look at like take away 1 AP from all enemy monsters, that's so annoying. Whenever I look at the my like trophies, I usually use psnprofiles.com, and on the right hand side of PSN Profiles, you can check your own account as well. It'll show you all your like trophy milestones. Like here was your 10,000 trophy. That did so much damage, by the way. Holy shit. You guys wrecked that team. Oh my god. The Bone Bros stay strong. This is because their dad raised them right. Cosmo Queen could never. But it'll list all your like trophy accomplishments. Like here's your 1000th trophy. Here's your first platinum. Here's your 25th platinum. Here's your 50th. Here's your 100th, etc. And so because I'm going to be staring at it a lot, I'd like to make those milestones be like a game that like means something to me instead of just being like a random game. Like, for instance, right before like my 299th platinum was Arcade Paradise, which is a great game. I like it. But like, if it was my 300th, I'd kind of be like, I don't really care that much. Like it was fine. I liked it, but it wasn't, it's not like special to me in any way. So I thought like a Japanese import version of the game would be just more special, and so that's what I've been working on. But it is such a slow grind. Usually when I trophy grind, like when I'm playing an active game like with the controller in my hand like this, I'll put on like some streams and stuff in the background. It's so mindless that streams aren't really enough for me, or videos aren't really enough for me. I need to watch like a TV show. So I've been watching House, and I'm on like still early in season 2. I've watched through all of House at least once, but I think it was like 10 years ago at this point. Boy, that show has aged badly. It's rough. Like the amount of like casual racism and sexism you can get away with in the early 2000s is appalling. Like I get it. Like at the time, like I'm not gonna like blame anyone. Like at the time, that's just what you did. But going back on, I'm like, Jesus Christ. Sometimes I'm like, it's just so overt, and it's a lot. But it is still interesting and it's still funny, but only when it's not just being like the worst fucking person. And I get it. Like he's supposed to be a bad guy, so like I think the things he was saying back then were like pushing the limit as is. But that's the thing, is like the limit back then is not the limit that is today. But I don't want to I don't really like when people use the arguments like, Spellbinding Circle. Stop reducing my AP. Why is that all your teams do? I don't want to be the guy who's like, oh, they could never make that show today. Yeah, they would. It would just be different. Like, it's not like... I feel like that's one of the most insane criticisms people give about TV is like, you couldn't make early Simpsons today. What the fuck? What do you mean you couldn't make it? You couldn't make The Office today. What do you mean? They would. It would just be like, the jokes would be slightly different. That's all. Like, I feel like that's insane to me. And I'm also like, the shows you're talking about are on every streaming platform today. Like, I didn't have to go search the dark web for House. It's on fucking Hulu. Like, it's not... It's an insane comment to me because I'm like, of course they could, and they will. Like, I don't know. Anyway, once I get my 300th platinum, I'll be very excited. There's a couple games that have come out that I'm very excited for. I want to make sure I get the name right. Claire Obscura 33 or whatever it is. The new RPG that's sweeping the nation. It's supposed to be really, really good. I remember I pre-ordered it because it was $5 cheaper to pre-order, and I'm like, all right, sure. I plan to get it at launch anyway. It was I think it was a PlayStation conference. They showed some footage of it. I saw that it was a turn-based RPG, and I was like, yep, I'm in. That's right up my alley. Some of the comments I'm seeing on it are really good. Some people are saying it's like a generational RPG. One comment I saw specifically that like could not be more tailored to me is that they're like, this RPG is so good, it's going to inspire people the same way that people who grew up with Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, and 10 felt inspired. I'm like, ooh, that does hit. That does hit. I too was enraptured by Final Fantasy of old. So I'm very excited to get to it. Because the last turn-based game I played was Metaphor ReFantazio. And I liked it. I think it's a good game. I think it's definitely like an 8 or an 8.5 out of 10. But I think it was very safe. I think a lot of the story wasn't really like revolutionary or anything. It was just sort of like, yep. And then, like, I don't think there was like one twist that I was sort of like, okay. I didn't predict exactly that happening, but it's interesting. I think but I think overall I was sort of just like, it's fine. Like, I think if they made a sequel and they were like, this is a direct sequel to Metaphor ReFantazio, I'm like, yeah, I'll play it. I'm interested enough to continue the series. But I'm also like, I don't know. I'm glad that the team that made Persona didn't just make another game set in a high school, because I'm 30 or 40 years old. I don't want to play a high school RPG anymore. I'm simply too old. I don't relate to the kids anymore. So I like having adults with adult problems, but then I don't really think that the adults with the adult problems were like that interesting. So I don't know. I think I've definitely talked about this before, but I think what I'm truly spoiled by is the Yakuza series, especially 7 and 8. Because they just decided to hard pivot to turn-based RPGs. And I think the writing in Yakuza is like one of the strongest parts of it. Like, the characters will make you laugh, cry, get angry. And I just didn't really feel like that from Metaphor. Like, I felt like every character was like, just to go back to what I was saying earlier, just kind of an archetype that I've seen before. But with Yakuza, everything's you go back and forth between the most insane shit you've ever heard or ever seen, and then like you'll be crying your eyes out because that exact same like insane people just like helped an old man or something like that, and you get really sad. I can't explain it. You need to experience it for yourself. But I don't remember if this is the series I was talking about, but I'm really excited that turn-based RPGs are kind of making a resurgence. Because Dragon Quest XI's great, Persona's great, but they can't really hold the franchise or the entire genre on their shoulders any longer. So I'm excited to see that other people are branching out. You have done well to get here despite your negligence over your fate. And you've done well to get here despite your incessant lecturing. One day you will regret how you ignore your past. Not that Egyptian speech again. When are you people going to realize that I focus on the future? I don't waste my time worrying about the past. The future isn't unlimited. The past is but a trace of a memory. I am the one who decides my fate. Actually, fuck yeah, Kaiba. Alright. I agree with him. He's right. Like, It's important to know the past, but you don't need to focus on it. I am a little bit worried here. As it is Gate Guardian. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Okay. Also, this team also doesn't heal, which might not be my smartest move. Monster Reborn, you stupid pricks. Alright. I think AoE damage is the move here. Oh my god, Millennium Golem has so much HP. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. But I think the answer is to take out the Millennium Golems first. Obviously. I think Gate Guardian is status guard, so there'd be no point to me attacking it with Summon Skull. We're just going to focus down on one of the golems and then go from there. Huge crit! We are sending multiple teams, so I think I will whittle them down eventually. But the first step is absolutely making sure that the Millennium Golems can't do anything. I think the smartest move I could do is to kill the same golem twice, so that the other golem uses its what do you call it? Monster Reborn on it. But then it only gets brought back with half health. And I can just Zerg it down again, and the other golem doesn't have Monster Reborn anymore. Oh my god, 2 AoEs? Yes. I hate when they use like actually smart AI. It's devastating. I can't come back from that. Okay. This is fine. Millennium Golem is going to revive, but that's okay, because we'll have wasted one of their Monster Reborns. We're also slowly chipping down Gate Guardian. It's not a lot, but we're doing something. That's really my main goal, is just to force them to use their resources. We'll do our best from there. I was waiting to see Demon Wind Destruction or whatever. It's rough. I'm glad I decided to send multiple teams this way. Don't guard. That's cruel. Well, now what the fuck am I supposed to do? I guess, I guess I just hit it again? Ooh, nice crit. Okay. Mostly just to get its HP lower. I think we did good damage. I'm glad this isn't one of the ones where it's like none of my marshals can go down, because that would be pretty tough, but the age-old strategy of just throwing marshals at them until I win is tried and tested. Who else is on the way? I know I've sent other marshals. Did I send Ishizu's team? I don't think I did. Send your team. Shizu, you're way the fuck away. You're not gonna make there. That's okay. Make sure you're healed. Cool, I only need to use 2. I don't think the Bone Bros took any damage. Could be wrong. Oh, they took a little bit of damage. I'm okay with that. Well, hold on. Yeah, I think we're not going to have a chance to use it. So I'll just use it now. And then you should be fine. Okay. Ah, fuck. I'm just one X button away. Okay. You didn't start with an AoE. Miss. Idiot. I gotta change this camera angle. I don't want to focus on the gate yacht. Is that what the kids say? It means ass, right? Did I use that right? As stated earlier, I am 30 or 40 years old. I am not updated in the slang. Alright, let's focus you down. Because you're the only one with a Monster Reborn left. But if we kill you, then we can take our time. I do think this is going to result in, once again, first of all, a second miss is crazy. I think this is once again going to result in a rumble in the rumble of a Gate Guardian versus Gate Guardian fight, which are always very fun. Okay. Okay. Gotta watch our damage. Where I really need to be careful of Gate Guardian's AoE, because that could bring us all pretty low. So I'd like to kill this other Millennium Golem before we fuse. As long as Sangha keeps their HP up, we should be okay, because they have monster recovery. Yeah, I know I just said as long as Sangha keeps their HP up and then you attack Sangha. That does feel a little targeted, but I'm gonna hope that that wasn't on purpose, you prick. You son of a bitch. So, I really do like this Gate Guardian team. I think it's been one of the most fun to play with, because they feel fairly balanced. Because Gate Guardian, when it's fused, has a very big weakness to AoE focusing on them. Like, the reason this Gate Guardian is doing so much better is because okay, well, don't guard. Don't be an asshole. The reason this Gate Guardian is hitting above its weight class is because it has two other monsters to, like, you know, take the heat off it. But if you leave a Gate Guardian against 3 strong monsters by itself, even with the AoE, it'll probably still get beat the fuck up. So that's part of it. And then the 3 Gate Guardian pieces, they're pretty good, but they're not, like, immortal. So it's a good balance of trying to get as much damage in as possible before you fuse. So I really like playing with them. They're not too crazy. But I do think, I mean, Gate Guardian's healing a lot because I haven't touched him in a while. Yeah, it's almost back up to full health. I think we'll keep focusing it down. Actually, it could be fun to try and beat Gate Guardian with the pieces of Gate Guardian to prove my thesis about Gate Guardian's biggest weakness being 3 strong monsters. It's time to take on our father. Although, I would really like it if that regen would fall off. We're also getting lucky that it's not using its AoE attack, because it would be very... Okay, that's already pretty bad. Alright, never mind. Sorry, we don't get to keep fighting. We have... okay, we can do a little bit, but... I think I do have to fuse, because Kazugen is in danger and I'm out of healing items. I guess I could revive it, but why waste it? Okay. Let's go! Okay, now you use your AoE, you fucking moron. Good one, I guess. Unless it crits, then I won't be laughing anymore. Okay. Huge. Also, this is a big castle. Because Gate Guardian is kind of a monster. And it doesn't seem that big in this castle. Yeah, use up all your AP, idiot. I'd love it. Thank you. Don't crit. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna look really stupid if he does that and then he crits. Do it again. Damn it. I think one of the... I mean, I understand why they didn't do it, but I think a missed opportunity with Gate Guardian is that part of his attack animation should be him just throwing a fucking haymaker, because then we can get a real kaiju fight going, but, you know, I'm limited by the technology of my time. There we go. Don't crit. I'll look so stupid if you crit. The comments will eat me alive. Okay, we're fine. And I just mashed the X button. Oh, your regen wore off? Oh no. Poor baby. What are you gonna do when with your regen gone? Oh no. How are you gonna fight me now? I'm BMing, because he could just miss like 4 times in a row. Or like a lot more than 4. Hey! I love a good win like that. I love a good kaiju fight. It was a good mission. The enemies were kind of annoying, but I feel like I just attacked them faster than they could lower my AP. Now, answer my questions. Seto Kaiba, patience is vital. The creator of this world has motivations greater than you can imagine. His heart is filled with darkness, and his plans are fueled by jealousy. Tell me where he is. I haven't the time to search this entire kingdom on my own. Patience. He is in hiding, scheming, in the shadows of the forest, at the bottom of the hill. He's hiding? Hold on. He's hiding? Why? I don't think I got that. One more time. Here we go. He's hiding. I can't do the Pegasus voice anymore. Oh no, I lost it. I need a longer dialogue for it. He needs as much time as possible for his plot. This man is more dangerous than you realize. What is his plan? If you ask questions, this ridiculous story is never going to end. I've no more use for this false seer. Scott is hiding in Shadow Forest at the bottom of Anchor Hill. Be careful, Seto Kaiba. Your recklessness will one day be your downfall. Yeah, take whatever dignity you have left and get lost. Utopia? I know him from Vrains, yeah. And then Blackluster Ritual for some reason. I guess if I... Who else can I use Blackluster Ritual on? Is it Dark Magician as well? After gaining vital information relating to Scott's location, Kaiba plans an ambush. He makes his way to Anchor Hill, where he intends to get the jump on Scott and rescue Mokuba, though Shardy's words still linger in the back of Kaiba's mind. Everyone's coming, except for fucking Roland. Sorry, Roland. Alright, I'll deal with this next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, I think I'm gonna go down to one part a week just to make the rest of my recording schedule easier. Still gonna keep playing it until I beat it. Like it's not going away. It's gonna stay weekly. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to comment. And I'm losing my voice already. It's too many voices. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry about the ASMR section, or you're welcome, depending on who you are. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.